Hey everyone, welcome to my very first live here on YouTube. This is a first, and I am quite nervous. Why? I don't know. I'm just gonna be me. So there may or may not be any people on here, and I am okay with that since this is my first. Um, and I'm gonna try and just remain as casual as possible and just be me. Why am I doing a live? I'm doing a live because, well, for two reasons. One, I want to get in the habit of doing lives and get comfortable with it. I think it's a little different than doing a video because you can go in and edit that. But on a live, whatever is out there is out there. So, and it's making me slow down and really think. When I'm doing a video, I kind of know this is what I want to say and just go with it. But on a live, we just gonna keep it real. The other reason I am going live is because I didn't put out a video yesterday. And so I'm trying to get a rhythm or routine for my videos. I'm trying to get it where I have a video that posts on Monday and Friday. And in the middle of the week, do a post or a short, something like that. I don't know. Still working with it. Um, so we'll see. And when I don't do a video on Friday, when I don't have um, one to post on Friday, then I'd like to do a live on Friday evening. And so I'd like to get the consensus on that, I guess I should say. And I hope you guys can hear me. For the life of me, I cannot find my mic. And I got three of them. I can't find not one of them. I don't know where I put them. I don't know where, did I hide them? I don't even know. Like I have been looking. You see, I'm still looking. I have been looking and looking and looking. I have no idea where my mics are. I'm gonna keep looking though. But what am I working on today? So here's what I'm working on my Christmas quilt top. So yeah. Um, oh, if I go live on Friday evenings, I just want it to be like this is gonna be today. Just a work session where we're working together. Hold on, cause honey, it's hot in here. Just that quick. Hopefully that fan won't be too loud and you can still hear me. I really do have to find my mics. I pay good money for them. I need to find them. So maybe after I'm done for today in here, I will go and search for them. So I'm gonna be working on this. I have the pieces cut that need to go on the sides. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna do a stay stitch around those because there's bias in those fabrics and I don't want them stretching. So I'm gonna do that. And that's really all I'm gonna be working on today. On this live anyway. Later today, I plan to get on the long arm and do some more practice. So here's what I've been doing with that. When I haven't been able to get on the long arm itself, then I come home and while we're eating or after we've eaten, just depends on if we're eating at the table or in front of the TV. If we're eating in front of the TV, then while they're watching something, I have my iPad and I'm doodling and practicing the patterns that I've learned from that module for the day. There's one somebody, hi, and I can't see chats and I don't know how to see chats because I'm on my phone. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it pulled up on my iPad so that I can see the chats and be able to chat with you. I I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being real honest with you. I have no clue what I'm doing. So let's see. Well, We'll figure it out. Oh, there it is. Good morning. Is it Alicia? I hope I got that right. So you're the only one on here, honey. Just me and you and Jesus. And that's all we need. As long as Jesus is there, we're good. But and I just see that it pops up on my phone. That's awesome. This is my first time doing a live. Never did one before, so anyway, um when I haven't been able to get on the long arm itself and practice, then I am doodling on my iPad the patterns that I've learned in the module for that day. And that seems to be really fun. I get frustrated with myself though, working with my pencil, because I am wanting everything to be so perfect. And I had to have a little talk with myself yesterday and like, girl, this is not going to be perfect. You're practicing, you're learning. Calm down. Just follow the process and learn it. Perfection comes later. And I'm not trying to quilt perfection right now. I'm just trying to get all these quilt tops done. And I have a ton. So I'm going to be working on this today. I have another piece or two other pieces that I need to put like a border around. I don't have any more of this fabric, so this Christmas quilt is sure enough going to be all scrappy. According to the pattern by Leah Louise, all of her pieces that had a border, they matched. Aw. Honey, I'm scared of machine quilting. Who you telling? But I am determined, so determined, because to send it out for somebody else to quilt is expensive. Honey, I can spend that money on some more fabric. So I'm like, I gotta learn. I invested in this machine. Now I gotta put it to use. I can do meanders really good on my domestic and on the long arm. And part of me is like, if that's all I end up ever doing on it, then so be it. But then the other part of me is like, it is very expensive. It really, really is expensive. But part of me is like, I've invested into this machine. Why not at least learn something? Try to anyway. So right now I'm doing loops, loops with stars, loops with hearts. I have not attempted the loops with leaves. I'm not there yet. My stars, they're stars sometimes, and other times they're questionable. I'm like, I don't know what that was. And my hearts are pretty good. My hearts are pretty good. What did you use to put your pegboard on the wall? Screws. We are in an apartment. I learned from my mom. We were in military quarters all the time. And she was like, don't be afraid to live where you live. So there are screws. When I move out, I'll put plaster over it or spackle, whatever that thing is, to fill the holes. They're going to come in here and paint anyway. But I used, inch long screws. And they're pretty hefty to get it up there. And that's the pegboard from IKEA. And they came with screws. And at first I used their screws, and then I wanted something just a little bit longer. So I got a little bit longer screws, not too much longer. So because I cannot see the chat unless it pops up when I am actually looking at the screen, if I miss your question or comment or whatever, I'll catch it on the replay and answer it. I really seriously don't know how to do this. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Before I start on that though, I have been doing the needle minder unboxings. I lost some footage. Oh, just with the screws. That's all I've ever used, is put the screws in there. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to find a stud, and for the most part, I'm not. Sometimes I am. And I moved this thing, like I just moved it because everything was in the living room. and then I changed everything around, and so now it's in here. And I was able to find a stud on the middle one, but on the outer ones, there's no stud. I don't worry about it. If it fall, it fall. Ain't nothing on there breakable. I'm not concerned. My concern was just get it up on the wall. So I lost some footage in my needle minder unboxings. And I think it's August and September that I lost. I think. Or September, October. I don't even remember. But so just briefly, I'm just going to show you the needle minders. This is November's with the, and I think these are called threads. I keep getting that wrong. It's going to be threads today. Yarn, something. But that's the, I think this is so cute. I don't know if it's cute to me because it's a pumpkin or if it's because of the colors. I love these colors because they look so fallish. This is the October one. And this is the September. I think that's cute. And we just went apple picking last month. And there's August. So just a recap quickly. And then the sailboat one for July. I have to say this is my least favorite because I'm not into sailboats. Maybe if I go on one, maybe I'll be into sailboats. I don't know. But it's my least favorite. And it's got the red, white, and blue. And I'm not very, I don't know, patriotic. I'm patriotic, but I'm not very, if that even makes sense. I could do without red, white, and blue. It's not my favorite colors. That's pretty much the gist of it. So, and I'm not into sailboats. So that's my least favorite one. But there's the recap on that. And all the stuff in the background that you see, ignore it. You don't see any of that. You don't see any of that. Nope, none of that. So, what are you guys working on? Anything? Oh, somebody else joined. I don't know who. Hopefully you'll say hi. Let's see. What else am I doing today? Nothing. Hey, Dana! Yay! Dana from Essence of Me is here. My quilting bestie. You're working on a Christmas quilt too, Alicia? I need to go to your channel and check yours out. I have been wanting to do this Christmas quilt. We ain't gonna talk about how long. And I started one last year, like 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, you're gonna hand sew a little. Oh, nice. I should have got me a cup of tea before I came in here, but I didn't. I started working on a Christmas quilt last year, like 2 weeks before Christmas. For whatever reason, I thought I was gonna get it done in time for Christmas. I don't know what I was thinking. Work was working and life was lifing, and I thought I was gonna get that done. That didn't happen. Not at all. That did not happen. Not at all. So I figure do it now. And when Leah Louise showed the potato chip block, it's a big block, and she did it with Christmas fabrics, I was like, hey, I might have a chance of getting it done if I do that pattern. Life is still life, and work is still working, so I get to it when I can. And we'll see where we go with that. How was y'all's week? They don't be laughing at me. Don't be laughing at me. Girl, you know it's true. You know it's true. 2 weeks before Christmas, I'm going to try to get this Christmas quilt done. I don't know what I was thinking at all. I have to say, I give it to, I used to watch a lot of lives a long week. Mine was long too. Even though I was off on Monday, and then there were no kids in the school on Tuesday. But then after that, it's like the days multiplied. When everybody left yesterday, everybody was like, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And we're going to make the confession right now, okay? I will be on topic and midstream forget what the heck I'm saying. We're going to charge it to perimenopause. I went on a retreat. 6 projects. Oh, wow. You finished 2? That's awesome. That is awesome. I've never been on a retreat. I've talked about going on a retreat and never made the jump. Partly because I'm scared to go by myself. Like, I want to go with somebody I know. So I at least have somebody that knows me that I can talk to. I mean, I know it would be great to go and meet new people, make new friends, but I don't know. That introvert part of me is still like, I don't know nobody. I'm gonna stay at home. Whereas I should just be like jumping out there, getting to know people. I don't at all. Is it really? I mean, I've been to like conferences, for church and stuff, and I've gone by myself. I've been to things like that by myself and had the most amazing time. And I guess it would kind of be like that, but you're doing, your craft and what you love doing. But I don't know. And then to have to think about packing everything up. And how do you pack for all of that? Like, what do you take? Because I'm assuming you take your own sewing machine. And is the retreat that you went to local? That's like, how do you take everything with you? I don't know. I have no idea. Projects and clothes. You take everything. Oh, God. Dana, don't say that. Because, I'll be literally trying to pack everything. But the way you packed your bag for the classes at the Quilt Festival, I like that. I was like, cool. Wait, you pack everything? Like the sewing machine, too? You do take your sewing machine? I'm trying to see if I can see. Okay. Oh. You do take everything. Okay. And your table? Oh, I was able to pull up the chat on my iPad. Yay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So you have to take your own iron and everything? Alicia, you sew clothes too? I have to put, I think I said that, like a stay stitch around it. I cut everything before I go. And then take your whole sewing room. See, that would be me. The whole sewing room would go. They'd be like, "Ma'am, where are you going? We don't have room for all of this." Be like, "Hold on, I gotta put my pegboard up." You have to be so totally organized. I don't know that my brain can withstand all of that right now. But I do want to go on a retreat. I'll just hire somebody to come in and organize all my stuff, and then I just go. So you have to really know what kind of projects you're going to be working on if you're cutting and organizing everything. I'd be afraid that I'm going to forget something. That's what I'd be afraid of. So my work week was long. Yeah, see, Alicia, I'd be taking a lot more than I need to. Like I said, they'd be like, "Ma'am, where are you going? You got your whole sewing room. Your whole house is with you." Be like, "Everything but the dog and the kids." Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So yeah, the work week was long. I just couldn't seem to get in the groove after being off. Oh really? So then you get to go spend money. Yeah. And they're counting on that, I'm sure. That you're going to forget something inevitably, and then you get to spend money. You absolutely get to spend money. Dana, I'm thinking about doing another another no buy fabric thing for 2026. So what I'm thinking of doing is buying the fabric now, so that in 2026 I have no need for fabric. I'm thinking. Oh, I mean, I love the off days. I really, really do, because I get a lot done and I get to do some of the stuff that I want to do, not just stuff that I have to do. But then when you go back, it's like it makes the week so long. I don't like that. See, if I could just do this for a living, I'd be golden. It'd be good. I'd be very content and happy with that. And no buy for the rest of the year. Me and Dana did the no buy. Dana, were we doing it for just a few months? I can't even remember. I think it was just like the first 3 months or so. And I failed within the week of this year. Totally, totally failed. I was like, oops, I forgot. I wasn't supposed to be buying any fabric. It was fun for that week while it lasted, though. It was fun for that little week. I was like, well, I'm going to do this. I'm not buying anything. I don't need anything. I'm gonna be good with this one. And then I picked the project. I'm like, oh, I'm going to use all of my stash. That went out the window real quick. Real quick. And I had to hurry up and confess. I was like, Dana, I messed up. So Alicia, do you have a long arm? Oh, I hate when that happens. My thread broke. See, Dana buys a lot of kit. I won't say a lot, but Dana is her thing is kits too. And so now she got me looking at kits and I'm like, I don't need to buy anything else. However, the mindset is if it's a kit, you have everything you need already. The fabric, your backing, everything. All you need to add is putting it together and the batting. I have a lot of fabric that was handed down to me from friends when I first started quilting. So it's old fabric, which is kind of up my alley too. So, but I still need to use it. Where did I put my bobbins? There they are. I still need to use it. I don't like block of the month. I won't say I don't like them. I don't care for them. Because I don't want to be waiting. Like when I finish one, then I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go on to the next one. But if I don't have it, I can't go on. I got to wait for them to send it. And then they take money each month. I just want to, I'd rather just have the kit. Are you really, Alicia? I'm all back for it. I did a block of the month once. And like I said, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go to the next block. And you have to wait for them to send it to you. And I'm like, I don't know if I like this. So I say if I do another one, that I will not work on it until I just have everything. But that's pointless. You might as well have a fabric 401k. Ha! 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 I like that. A fabric 401k investment. I don't think I've spent too much money on fabric because, like I said, most of mine was donated, which I am very grateful for. Very grateful for. But it also means that I have bits and pieces of different types of fabrics that don't necessarily match one another. And so I still, it's either that it doesn't match what I have or I don't have enough to do what I want. And so I still end up having to buy fabric, which is why I am now on this scrappy kick. And because, you know, well, Dana knows. I am not a scrappy girl. But more and more, I'm getting there. Like, yeah. Not because I wanted to be. Like, I just, like, they're pretty for everybody else. But for me, I'm like, yeah, I am now. More and more, I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Uh, I understand completely what you mean, Alicia. I don't have, like, I know several people here that quilt, but I don't know them well enough to go to their house and quilt with them and hang out with them like that. But none of them look like me either. None of them look like me. And it's like, where are all of us at? And though they would probably welcome me into their house, um, I'm just like, you know, do we like to do this kind of stuff? And then you come on YouTube and you find out, yes, yes, we do. What is it? I am. What you need? What are they doing? You don't know? Lord, hold on, y'all. I told y'all I live in a house with people. What? Well, they're not doing it now. Look at their bed guard. Oh, cool. Oh, get this pencil up because you know Bailey will have a field day with it. Nope, y'all cannot come in. No, thank you, please. Alrighty. She had to show me the dogs. When I say I make no excuse, I live in a house with people and life goes on. Life just goes on. No excuses whatsoever. I would like to have, like you said, Alicia, quilting buddies where I could just hang out. I would love to be able to go to somebody's house and just have tea and work on projects. You know, they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing, and we can just chat and just cackle and have all of the fun. Just, you know, hours and hours. And yeah. I have the two people here that I can call and talk to about quilting, or one of them, sorry for the thing shaking, she'll email me things that she's working on. Both of them they are as sweet as I'll get out. And they're constantly like, you know, hey, let's meet up here and go shopping for fabric. It's always when it's time to pay bills, and I'm like, yep, not in my budget this week. Let's try another week. But they are very, very well. I don't know. Quilters, I think, in general, are just very kind and friendly and welcoming, and they don't care, for the most part, from what I've seen, the color of your skin. You're a quilter, you are in the family, kind of thing. And I enjoy that. But it would be nice to just, not necessarily like a guild or club kind of thing. Um, but it would be nice to see more blacks in this industry. It would be. I know when I started, 18, 19 years ago, it was a group in a church I had started going to, and I was the only black person. And they were teaching me everything they knew, gave me, like I said, all of the fabric that I had, I inherited from them. They were just like, here, you need this and you need this. And all my first rulers, everything. My first cutting board, first rotary cutter, all of that came from them. I had nothing. I had my machine. I take that back. I had my sewing machine. That was all I had. Oh, I take that back. I had a singer that was a dud. It was total trash. I was able to sew on it one time and it was done. And those ladies, I went to their little, they had a twice a month get together, and everybody that was there was working on their own thing. So there were some people knitting, crocheting, scrapbooking. Scrapbooking was really huge then. And there were like 5 or 6 of them that were quilting. And I knew how to crochet. At that time, I wasn't interested in knitting. Scrapbooking was, to me, super, super expensive. And I was like, yeah, I can't get into that right now. I'm on a fixed income. But something attracted me to quilting. And I gravitated towards it and was just sitting there in awe that you cut this fabric apart and then you put it together and it's beautiful. And they were like, well, do you want to learn? And I'm like, sure. So I would work on stuff when we met up. And then they'd say, okay, well, what'd you work on while you were at home? And I'm like, I don't have anything to work on. Like, I have nothing. And they were like, you don't have a sewing machine? I'm like, my sewing machine is, yeah, nothing. It was one lady in the group. She said, I'm going to come get you on Monday. And she came to my house and picked me and my girls up and took me to a like, it wasn't Hancock, or was it Hancock's? It might have been Hancock's. I think it was. And bought me my first for real sewing machine. It was a Bernina. I was hooked. I was totally hooked. I was done for. I was like, yep. She bought me that sewing machine. She bought me a serger. And then she taught me how to use both of them. I've been hooked with quilting ever since. I was supposed to be learning how to sew clothes. That ain't happened yet. I can make some pajama pants, but the rest, I can't make none of that. That's done. I don't need those two. So, I don't know why my machine keeps making this noise. I want to get a new machine, truth be told. Oh, I'm so sorry. See you later, Alicia. Praying for you. Let's see. But I want to get a new sewing machine. I have taken this one to the shop. I really think I got a dud. Not a dud, a lemon. Like this Juki, as long as I'm going slow, is good. And I've taken it in and they'll service it. But this machine has sounded like this from day one. And I probably should have sent it back at that point. But that was during COVID. And I was so sick. What did he just do? So Dana, what are you working on? You said you were hand sewing. Which project are you working on? The one from the quilt festival? Or the, oh gosh, what is it called? Kawandi? Kawandi? Absolutely. I'm not gonna stay on here much longer. I just wanted to give it a try. Like, could I do it? I was like, I've never done it by myself. We did that one together, but I was like, I want to see if I can do one by myself. And then, like I said, on Friday evenings, our project, I can't remember the name of it. Which one? Which project? Now you got me wondering. The potato chip blocks? Or is there something else? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I have not touched any hand sewing. Oh, the first one. Okay. I need to put the label. Did you see that? I finished it. I need to put the label on it so I can. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, Tasha? You did that. I said I was going to work on that label throughout the week, hand stitching the label on so that I could gift it to her tomorrow. And I forgot. Every day I came home from work, I could have been working on it. I was doodling. I was working on my free motion quilt practice. And so now, after I finish this, I'm going to need to go get busy on that. You know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll get to it. She'll get it. She just won't get it tomorrow. She doesn't even know that I'm done with it. So what she doesn't know works for me. I will get it done. But right now, I just want to. Today is a day I need to just decompress from everything and everybody. And so, yeah. So, no, I just needed time in my room doing my thing by myself. So much so that I locked the door. I usually leave the door unlocked so that the boys can come and go as they please. But I locked the door. I was like, nope, not today. I just need some me time. So it's not like I have a lot to do on that one, though. I just have to get the label stitched. That's all. Have you been able to work on your long arm? Practice on it any? That one is ready. All these little scraggly threads. I have been able to get, if not 15 minutes on the long arm at least. I think I said that though already. Yeah. I've been doing 15 minutes, if not on the long arm, then at least 15 to 45 minutes of doodling. Just trying to get that muscle memory. might be making that noise. I have not oiled. I haven't put oil in this machine in a while. That might be why. Let's get the oil. I ain't oiled this thing in a while. Oops. So much so I don't even know where I'm supposed to oil it at anymore. Girl, I have to pull the book out every time. Where is my manual? I'll look it up in a minute. So I guess I'm done for the time being till I oil it. So, alrighty, I guess I will go now. This has been fun. Man, 46 minutes already. It does not even seem like it's been 46 minutes. So I guess I will end this live because it has been a long one. I may come back on later this evening though, because this has been fun. And I'm just working on the Christmas quilt. So I gotta cut more fabric for the borders around the other pieces. But I have absolutely enjoyed this. And hopefully, yes, that's a kid, a grandkid. Bye, Dana. Talk to you later. Thank you for joining. So yeah, I'm gonna go and hopefully I might come back on this evening. If not, like I said, if I don't get a video out on Friday, my goal is to go live on Friday evenings and have just a sewing session. You work on your project, I work on mine. We chit chat in between, all that good stuff, and just have fun. Like,
where is the laptop so I can do directed drawing?
I'm using it. But just, like, everybody can't go to somebody's house and just chill with them and do their favorite thing, whatever that craft may be. So maybe that's what we do on Fridays. Maybe I put a video out on Monday and we go live on Fridays. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye. Now how to end it.